Yeah, g'day guys, welcome to another episode of Shenke Garage. My name is Sam. In today's episode we're going to remove the cabin off the 1 tonner and assess for damage. So yeah, the cabin's never been off this tonner before, so I think it's about time I pulled it off and checked for any rust damage over the years. So yeah, we'll just jump straight into the video. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so in this episode we're going to pull the cab off the chassis and get it into a rolling chassis. So start off by pulling the guards off, the inner guards, the radiator support. We'll probably pull the doors off. The interior of the seats are already out of it, so there's not much I'll have to do to the interior. So yeah, the reason why I want to pull the cab off is, for one, I want to replace the cab mounts. I don't recall the cab ever being off. Like, it probably hasn't been off in, 45 years since the thing was built. So it would be good to pull it off, replace the cab mounts, give the chassis a good clean up, and coat it with, say, like a KBS treatment. And also it's just going to be a whole lot easier to do all the driveline upgrades. So I've got a 4-link diff upgrade, brakes to do, got tubular control arm kits, exhaust, tail shaft. So it's just going to be a whole lot easier to basically do it all with the cab off as a rolling chassis. So I'm going to be using the shed to support the cab and pull it off. So I've been told that the cab, with everything taken off, the cab itself weighs about 200 kilogram. So what I've done is I've supported the roof. I've put that cross brace in there and bolted that in just to provide extra support there. I've also put six of these 6mm plates across in that C section, just to strengthen that C section so it doesn't collapse in. Okay, so I just pulled all the guards off, pulled the steering column off here, master cylinder, I've pulled that off. I didn't need to pull that off, but I'm going to be getting rid of it anyway, so I might as well pull it off out the way. I've taken the handbrake cable out, disconnected the transmission cable, so yeah, that's pulled out. So yeah, just gonna undo all the mounting bolts to the chassis. So there's basically 2 on each side here, so 2 there, 2 on the other side, and then at the back here there's a mounting bolt here, which I've already undone that, and then there's a one that comes up through the chassis underneath. So there's 8 mounting bolts all up, and then yeah, she can pretty much come out now. We'll take these doors off as well, just to make it a little bit lighter. Just on the other one? Yeah, all good. Yep. Okay, so just got this ready to lift off now. So I'm just picking up the mounts from the bottom doors. So, and then on the rear end, I've just picked up the rear mounts. Used some slings around there. So yeah, picking up from the 4 points, and then got to come along, attached to the roof. Okay, so just got the cab off the chassis. Just got it sitting on the jack stands here for now. I'll figure out a way to put it on some casters so I can roll the cab around. But yeah, it's just sitting on the jack stands for now. Just got a length of steel going across where the mounts are, so and then just sits on the jack stands there. So yeah, she come off not too bad. It was a bit awkward. It was a little bit front heavy there, so it was dipping down on the front. So I think next time I'll put a come along on the front, and then basically I'll have that adjustment to raise the front up and keep it level, because yeah, it was just too awkward and it was dipping down. So definitely do it better next time. So the mounting bolts for the cab were actually not too bad. None of them were seized or anything, so that was a good thing. The mounts here, that's going to need a bit of a repair job, probably a washer or something welded in there. The fronts are pretty good, so I don't think they'll need repairing. The left-hand front, they're also pretty good, but it's this rear left here that's pretty shagged, so that'll definitely need probably cutting out and a washer welded in. So I'm pretty glad I pulled this cab off actually, otherwise I would have never picked up on that, so that's definitely gonna need repairing. So yeah, next job will be probably strip the chassis back, give it a good wire wheel or a flap disc, and yeah, get rid of all the surface rust, clean it all up. I'll need to fit this 4-link into the back here. I'm going to probably put another piece in here of rectangle section just to make this piece a lot more smoother, since you're going to see it from the back. There's a lot of dings and stuff in this piece, so I might replace that. Yeah, the cab's going to need a bit of work. I'll basically wire wheel back all the floor pan and get all that KBS, and then basically put some sound deadener in there. Probably going to weld in a piece to get rid of this heater box here, make that all smooth, nice smooth firewall. Okay, I've just got this lifted back up. Just going to make a frame out of wood just for the cab to sit on, and it's going to have some caster wheels as well, so I'll screw them to the bottom of the frame, and that way I can roll the cab around the workshop wherever I need to put it. Okay, so I just got this cab sitting down on the frame that I've made up. So it's just sitting on the inside of the seal panels there, so all that there is structural all the way along. So just also put a 90-degree support in there as well. Okay, nice miserable day in sunny Brisbane. So yeah, good day to be working in the shed. So I got the wire wheel out, just on the angle grinder here, and started wire wheeling the floor pans, and as you can see, the floor pans are pretty gone. Not too bad, it seems to be pretty bad in this area here, and then the rest seems not too bad, but I think that'll definitely need replacing, this floor pan. But this side's actually the good side. The other side is far worse. So as you can see, it all comes up the side here. So yeah, the further I wire wheel it, the worse it's getting. So I actually found a heap of bog all in here, so all this area was all bogged up. So I didn't actually think it was this bad, but yeah, once you start wire wheeling, it just gets worse. So yeah, this side's definitely gonna need the floor pan replaced. So I'll probably do both sides, but so I need to order a couple of them from Rare Spares now. But yeah, pretty shonky repair job there, just with all the bog in there. So yeah, pretty disappointing. Moving on to the mounts, so the cab mount. So as you can see here, this one's pretty shot as well, so it's all rusted out. So I'll have to repair that. Not sure how I'll go about that, whether I just weld a plate in there. Yeah, not sure yet. We'll have to do some researching on how to repair that one. Another repair job here. So this is where the seatbelt mounts to. So on the other side, I think that's pretty thick plate underneath there. So I'll probably just cut this top piece out and weld a new bit in there. And then on the other side, it seems to be a thick plate, so that shouldn't be too bad to repair that. This cab mount's pretty good. It's just that other side that's severely damaged. So this right-hand door top mount or hinge, it's pretty shot. So what's happened is the spring, there's a spring that holds this piece against this bottom support here, and then that holds the weight of the door there. But what's happened is this spring's gone and that's dropped down, and then the whole weight of the door's basically, you know, pushed this hinge down, and then that's caused all this metal here to rip out. And then once it's ripped out, it's yeah, moisture and water's probably got in there and just rusted it. So yeah, I'll have to probably cut this piece out, weld another piece in, and also replace this hinge, this door hinge. This bottom piece, that's all good. I did notice there was a bit of rust in these vents here, so I reckon there's probably rust in that plenum. So I'll probably have to pull this plenum apart and check all there and do any repairs if needed, which will be a big job. Okay, so that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you got something out of that, and if you did, then hit that like and subscribe button. So the last video that I posted up, got a good response from the HQ to WB Facebook group. So appreciate the support of you guys coming over and checking out my channel. Definitely got a lot more views than I normally would, and also got a heap more subscribers. So I think I clicked over the 100 subscriber mark the other day. So yeah, really appreciate the support there. So yeah, we'll leave it with that, and look out for the next video, and cheers.